This is that last project of that development that I keep driving by that I wanted to show. This is right by the road, some power lines. These are all roughly 1,200 square feet, 2 or 3 bedrooms, all 2 levels. And some of them have a garage, some of them don't. They're roughly 350,000 or so. You can kind of see a bit of a park over here where kids can play. About 140 units or so that I could count going in here. You can kind of see how these are lined up differently. There's 4 houses right in that middle of the screen, and the fronts are all lined up like that, the front doors. Some of them have an option of some type of deck, and you can kind of see how the back side is where they add or decrease space. That's a blue house behind a gray house. You can also see how some of them have a garage and some of them don't. I'm sure those are all options that will change that price. Of course, started out as a dirt lot. These are all the houses only started coming up 2 years ago, even though some of the roads were here longer than that. And I'll try to give a close-up to this in a little bit, but it's really noisy over there. But you can see them working. This is 2 days of work, most of them coming on a trailer. They're built off-site. The bottom and top floors are 2 halves that come in on a trailer. They set them on there, and then they're of course doing the trusses, the roofing trusses today. After they get this all set on the foundation, they go on further to wrap it up. Then those ones in the back, those have only been maybe a month. They put the landscaping in. There's a lot of noise here, so it's going to be noisy, but this is what it looks like from the side. They're working on the garage and such. As I said, this is just a couple days of work of the wood, putting all that together. This is what the lower level finished looks like. It's kind of hard to see fully, but this is from one side. I'll show from the other side as well what the lower level finished looks like. This is just another angle of the same finished house, and I'm just going to walk around. And it's going to be noisy, but that's just kind of how it is. So the landscaping is the last thing they do. They do landscape and have them all finished and ready to move in. This is going to be a little bit harder, but there you go. So a ton of construction. It's kind of moving down market around 350, 2 to 3 bedrooms. And it's pretty crazy to see.